계절들을 막아줄 거란 그런 말로 너를 붙잡을 순 없지만 많은 계절을 마주친 너에게 이 마음 하나 비춰주려 해 떠나는 거는 네 마음이.
Hello everyone, welcome back with me Hana Melia Tania from class 4B. In this video, I will discuss about 10th article related to teaching English as a foreign language. English language learning is critical component with a diverse learner population. Innovative and diverse approaches are needed to ensure learning activities. The following article offer various methodology and strategy that can be applied synergistically in Indonesia educational context. So, next material. The first article, the methodologies of learning English vocabulary among foreign language learners. This article provides a basis for understanding the different methods of learning English vocabulary. It covers traditional techniques such as memorizing words, as well as more modern approaches such as the use of technology and interactive media. In Indonesia, its combination of their method can be adapted to the needs of students from various backgrounds. The author explained that English is an important language for everyone to consider learning. Good jargon information maker their level of ability. Student who learns English as a foreign language must carry out the correct language learning process so that they can correct easily. If they dominate basically, then student will improve in every public activity. The second article, using hybrid problem-based learning HPBL approach to essentially beyond EFL student engagement with English language. This article discusses the HPBL approach with combination element of project-based learning and problem solving can be used to make learning more interesting and relevant. In Indonesia, this method can be applied to encourage student engagement in learning English by focusing on real problem relevant to their life. The author explained that the result of observation and interviews show that HPBL success in scoring the future of students by making them actively involved in speaking English fluently and making them more independent. Therefore, HPBL is effective for student improvement in fluency, grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation, and confidence in EFL learning in Libya. In this article, there are special factors that I think they're important, namely the use of the hybrid problem-based learning HPBL approach to highlight the use of HPBL approach which combines elements of problem-based learning PBL and confrontational learning to encourage student engagement in English learning. Focus on student engagement. This article focuses on effort to encourage student engagement in English learning. The next article, innovative teaching and learning. This article, innovative in teaching and learning, is essential to create a dynamic learning environment. In Indonesia, innovative approaches such as gamification, use of technology, and collaborative learning can be used to make English learning more engaging and effective. The conclusion that innovation teaching is essential to improve student engagement and learning outcomes. Innovative teaching that focus on student needs, the use of technology and skill development is key to achieving higher educational goals to implement theirs. method successfully, teachers need to continuously improve their professional skill and adapt to new technological and pedagogical development. So the next article, vocabulary learning strategy of EFL student at tertiary level. Author concludes as this study at investigating vocabulary strategy encountered by EFL learners at the theory level. Some vocabulary strategy have been relevant. The first strategy is cognitive strategy. From this strategy, it can be concluded that using a word in the sentence to remember them is the most used strategy by male and female students, while the less cognitive strategy encountered by the respondent is making a mental image to remember it. So the next article, investigation of middle school student self-regulation skill and vocabulary learning strategy in foreign language. In this article, teaching self-regulation skill and vocabulary learning strategy to middle school students can help them become more independent in learning. In Indonesia, the application of their skill can help students organize and motivate themselves in the learning process. So the next article, picture as a learning media in teaching. The use of picture as a learning media can make vocabulary easier to understand and remember. In Indonesia, picture can be used as an effective visual tool to help students learn the meaning of the word better. The conclusion of this study is that picture media is needed to more exciting and makes it easier for students to learn. This is evidenced by the non-test result in the interview. Students think that learning using picture is fun and not stressful, and the media is to also easier to find and easy understand compared to the word of the materials mentioned. So the next article, analyzing the impacts of social media use on learning English language. In this article, social media has great potential as a fun and interactive supplementary learning tool. In Indonesia, the use of social media can be utilized to improve student vocabulary and English language skill through gather interaction and various material. In this article, is that social media use has a both positive and negative impact on its user, especially for those who are learning a new language such as English. It is important to use social media wisely. Just a reliable search and maintain a balance between engaging with relevant content and avoiding distraction. By using social media, appropriately, language learning can gain benefits such as improving their gaining access to authentic language material and improving their language skill. So next article, development of teaching material using animation media to learn English vocabulary for early childhood. And this article discusses the development of teaching material using animation can make learning more interesting for children. In Indonesia, animation can be used to teach vocabulary is a fun and enjoying way for early childhood. The author reminds that the importance of vocabulary and teachers should ensure that teaching media can help students learn English vocabulary more easily. One of the methods that can affect students' interest is using animated video, showing that students can more easily understand the meaning of vocabulary. The more they often watch animated vocabulary video, the more they can easily memorize them. Next article, teacher perspective on strategy for teaching English vocabulary to young learners. This article discusses that teacher perspectives are very important in designing effective teaching strategy. In Indonesia, understanding teacher view experience can help in developing approaches that are better treated to student needs and condition. The author conclusion in this article is that the use of a variety, engineering, and relevant teaching strategy and approaches is essential to teach English vocabulary to young learners effectively. Teachers need to adapt their teaching method according to children's needs and interests, as well as address challenges such as limited attention and difference in language proficiency level. Teacher experience and testimonials show that strategies such as the use of visual games and contextual approaches can improve children's motivation and learning outcomes. The author also suggests collaboration with parents and the use of technology in addition to reinforcing vocabulary learning at home. There's a combination of different methods and approach support can help children learn English vocabulary better. Okay, the last article, Designing Big Book as Media for Learning English Vocabulary. In this article, big books as a learning media can be interesting and effective tool for teaching vocabulary. In Indonesia, big book can be used in the classroom to make learning more visual and interactive, especially for children. So overall, combining the different methodologies and strategy from this article can form a comprehensive and effective approach to English vocabulary learning. By blending traditional and innovative methods and paying attention to the specific need of different group of students, English education in Indonesia can be significantly improved. Through equal access, the use of technology, the development of creative teaching material, and the inclusive learning strategy, we can create a learning environment that supports and empowers all students to achieve better English competence. So, thank you for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.